So hello, my name is Paola Lopez Rodriguez. I am in the class of SE 502, and I will be talking about discussion post number 2, and that is talking about the procedures of speech sound disorders. And well, first, this can go from many ways, and that would be the referral process. So at times this can be if the parents feel like the child has a speech or a sound disorder, they may seek early intervention, and that is when the doctor refers them to a school. So they can go to school at the age of 3 and receive that early intervention, and that may be receive special education services. As well as speech therapy inside of a school. Another thing, it could be if they catch it later on, they can be referred. They can start the referral process, and again, this can be done by a parent referral, a teacher referral. Anybody can really pretty much inside the school refer them. So this starts the process of, again, the referral process. And once again, it's when the referral team get together, and again, this should be a person who works in administration, a special education teacher, a general education teacher, as well as the parents, and they all come together and they decide whether or not the data that they have supports the reason for the referral. And again, this type of data would be like grading scores. So if they're in kindergarten or like kindergarten through second grade, I know like in my school they do DIBELS testing, and that is pretty much like letter naming their letter sounds, high frequency words, how fluently they can read. And so that all goes into account. And also if they are, I know they do also checkup routines, teachers do, and how good they can also do their letters and say their words. So again, and if the parents also have any concerns and or there's any other instructional factors or economic, cultural, or socioeconomic things also affect those factors, then again, if the IEP team accepts a referral, they'll go ahead and do speech evaluations done for the student, and they'll get back together, have an eligibility meeting, and during the eligibility meeting is when the psychometrist who has done all the evaluations will come and to the meeting, and they will talk to the parent if the parent is available to attend the meeting. And again, this should all be done with the IEP team, and that'll be a person who works in administration, a general education teacher, a special education teacher, and the parents. And if they are already receiving services, again, also the speech pathologist should be there, because they're the ones also doing some of the evaluations being done. Excuse me. And that is all going to be held during the eligibility meeting. And again, if the child is eligible, that is when the parents will be asked if they give consent for services for their child. Again, they get to choose if they give consent or if they refuse consent, and that's when the whole process stops if they do not want to give consent. And lastly, once all of that is done, they will start with the IEP, write an IEP, and present it to the parent. And again, the whole team will be following along, and they will receive accommodations and goals set up for the child specifically, so they may be able to do better. Thank you.